Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon. Hello. It's very nice to greet you all, dear jury. Hello. So we are here on our third meeting, and today we will do a double session, let's say, because the jury already listened to the first round of the Division C, the candidates from the category Rising Stars of the Marbella 6 International Music Competition. And today we will decide who of these young pianists below 18 years old will pass to the final round for them. And also we will deliberate who will be the winner of the senior category, yeah, of the adults of the Marbella International Music Competition, the first, second, third prize, and the special prize, and all of that. That's why it's kind of double session. Yeah. I would like to first introduce shortly the jurors for the people who haven't followed us until here and who did not see any of the deliberations previously. So first of all, Professor Elena Christianou from Greece. Hello.
Hello.
Professor Tensi Krisman from Cuba.
Hello.
And Professor Stanislav Pochekin from Russia and Spain.
Hello.
I'm president of the jury. I'm Michael Davidov. I represent Spain and Israel. And so I'm very happy again to see you. So we're already a week with the competition, listening and deciding and everything. And it has been fun. It has been difficult, but it has been a very interesting competition. So I'm happy to do it with you. Okay. So I would like to thank also the participants and congratulate the three finalists. They are all brilliant. They are wonderful pianists, and I think it's a big success that they made it so far in the competition. It was a difficult competition, hard competition with many good pianists who didn't pass. So these three finalists did a really nice job, and it's great to have them in the finals. So we'll proceed as usual. So we are doing first the Division C, the first round. We'll deliberate about them. We'll decide. I will ask shortly the jury to send me the votings, and then I will share my screen, and you'll see how the voting is done. Okay, so first short introduction. The juror can decide yes, no, and doubt. Yes means that the candidate passes to the next round. Doubt means that the juror is doubting. It could be yes, it could be no, and no is a no. So there is also some points associated to this voting. Yes is 6 or 7. Doubt is 3, 4, and 5, and no is no points. Okay, so I will ask now, please, the jury members to send me their voting, please. You can do it on our email address, to the WhatsApp number, or yes, I think that's the only options.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Tensi received. Elena received. And Stanislav Gennadievich received. Okay, very nice. Okay, so I will start. I will share with you the my screen so you can see how it is done. Let's see. This technology thing is always kind of magic for me. Let's see if it works today. Okay. Can you see this document?
Yes.
Tensi?
Yes, I have it too.
¿Sí? ¿También, Tensi?
Sí, perfecto.
Okay, good. So these are the candidates. You know that they have a pseudonym. They don't have the real names because the real names and any other biographical information is not given to our dear jurors. And the real names will be revealed at the end of the competition and at the end of each division also, okay? So I will start introducing the notes, the scores here received from each juror, little by little. Okay, give me a couple of minutes. So we'll go with the first juror. Here we have a 6, have a 7, have a 6, and a 6. Oops, nothing happening here. Let's do it right. Okay, nice. Now, we'll go with the second juror. We have a 6. We have a 7. We have a 6 and 6. Okay.
Similar.
Exactly the same.
It seems that we'll agree probably here.
Yeah, totally.
Hopefully. Okay, now we have the third jury member. We have a 5. Oops. 7.
Sí, pasa, no hay problema.
I have a little doubt here with the writing because it's handwritten. I think this is a 4. If the jury member sees that I'm mistaken, you can write me to the WhatsApp, okay, please, if you see that something that I'm doing is not correct. Okay, and now the last juror. Let's do it right. Okay, 7, 7, 6, and 6. Okay, so these are the scores. Now we'll calculate the total points. 24, 28, seems pretty clear. 22, 21. Okay, I see that there is a little bit of difference in character here. We'll put it also like that. Okay, good. So these are the results.
They all go to the second round, isn't it? Or
they can go to the, yes, they all can go to the next round. There is no limit for the finalists in this division.
Okay.
Okay, so I think it's pretty clear for copper. 28 points, the maximum. Yeah, here we have a 7, 6, 6, and a 5. 5 is a doubt. Okay. Silver has also a doubt from this jury member, and steel blue also has a doubt here. So if you like, I'm going to ask so that you can say your opinion. Elena, if you want to start.
My opinion about what I'm listening, or if they go to the second round?
Yes, from coming from these results and from the from
my voting was pretty clear. Everyone goes to the next round, so to hear all of them, so we have a general opinion, general view of the candidates. But for me, my voting shows that it's pretty clear who goes to the next round or not.
Okay.
So I think all of them must go to the second round, and then we decided which one. I think only 2 rounds, isn't it? Two rounds.
Yes. In the first round, they play 10 minutes. The second round, it's a little bit more extensive. They play 20 minutes, okay?
So I believe the second round is more clear for me. I want to hear all of them in the second round. Yeah, of course, I have some doubts about some pieces, as we say, Liszt in silver in Sivnes or Stravinsky. But I said, okay, let's hear the second round also. It's gonna be more clear.
Okay. Tensi, ¿qué opinas? ¿Que pasen todos?
Sí, 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 está, por supuesto. Claramente hay uno que todos votamos que está a un máximo nivel. Y creo que en todos había alguna pieza que tenía un nivel de buena resolución, buen nivel.
Okay, Stanislav Ionich, what do you think?
I think the same.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think also there is not
four participants. Yes.
Yeah, there is not much difference in the pointings, in the points.
No.
Estarán encima de 20, 21, hemos pasado casi siempre, por encima de 20 hemos pasado siempre, todos.
Yeah, so I think we could pretty agree here with the high marks, almost for all of them, they got at least 3 yeses, so it's a majority voted yes. So I think it's perfectly possible so that all the candidates pass to the final round of this division, yeah? Okay.
Okay.
So we agree of that, and congratulations to all the 4 participants, very high notes, very high marks, and they done very well, and we'll see them in the next round in the finals. Okay, good, very nice. So I will now stop sharing this document. This is already done. I will just do that. Okay, very good. So now I think we can start with the deliberation of the finals, yeah, of the adult category. Okay, and again, I'm going to ask you to send all your scores, please. Okay. Yeah, received. Mine is also there. Let's see if I can open mine also. Here it is. Okay, good. Everything is there. You can open all your documents. Thank you. Good. So I will now open a new document here and share it with you, okay? I'm sorry, these technology things, it's always takes a couple of minutes to open, close, open, close. So I'm sharing now a new document with you. Okay. Can you see that?
Yes.
Is it
okay?
working?
Okay, perfecto.
Okay, good. So I will start introducing also the scores here. Let's do juror 1. Emerald 5. Ultramarine 2. Amaranth 7. Okay. This is the first jurors voting. Let's see the second one. Second juror, Emerald 7. Ultramarine 0. Amaranth 5. Okay, that's getting interesting.
Difícil.
Now, third jury member, opening the votings. We have Emerald 7. Oops. What's happening here? Just put everything in the same way. There is no strange. Okay, tack, tack, done. Okay, 7, 0, and 4. Okay, and the last juror, 8, 0, and 5. Well, we have
Está claro.
27 points, if I'm not mistaken. 2 points. $21. Okay. And let's do our little magic here. So this is the classification. We have, this is the first proposal, what we see from the numbers. Okay, we can discuss a little bit if you like, but I think it's pretty clear. We have Emerald with 27 points. We have in second place Amaranth with 21 points, and we have in third place Ultramarine with only 2 points. So who wants to start?
I don't think we have nothing to discuss. It's pretty clear that we don't give a third prize for me. It's pretty clear. So, and the first one is also pretty clear that he's the one. He's number one, and we have number one and number two.
So I should remind in this case that we also the system of points that we are giving here. So the juror member gives the first prize a 7 or an 8. The second prize is a 4 or a 5. And the third prize is a 2 or a 3. And the jury also can give points. This means that there is no prize. It's only a finalist diploma. Yeah. So yeah.
I can speak, if you like, about my voting. I put O to Ultramarine because I was expecting something different. I had my doubts about Ultramarine, and I gave the doubt the last round because I didn't think he's able to go to the final round. That's why I vote more for Sapphire. And now I see that I was totally right about it. Amaranth, for me, he was a bit of disappointment compared to the other rounds. And Emerald, with this kind of piece he played, the Schumann, he was extraordinary. That's my voting. So for me, is Emerald the first prize, Amaranth the second prize, because we had other pianists that could compare to them, but unfortunately with the voting, they couldn't go to the final round. So that's it from me.
Okay.
Very clear.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Elena. Stanislav Gennadievich, do you want to comment? What are you thinking about this?
Yes, in general, it's very clear, everything. But I have many doubts about Ultramarine, because for me, Ultramarine in the last round has showed very low level in general. For example, he liked me much in the second round. It was very good. Played Mozart sonata, very, very good. But now in third and final round, his level, it was much more lower. Here have three members of jury put him 3-0. I think in this case, no prize. It's my opinion.
So it would be a finalist diploma, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I say something with Professor Pochenkin? He played a very nice, a beautiful Mozart, but the Scriabin sonata, the number 2, the Fantasia, it wasn't that good in the second round.
Exactly.
The 4-5. The 4-5. In the other hand, Sapphire played a beautiful Schubert, also a very nice sonata Bartok. For me, he was the one who can go to the final. It was my perspective why I put Ultramarine low to the second round. But anyway, that's the end. Ultramarine, I think no prize for me also. I agree with you, Professor.
Okay. Tensi.
Yo estoy de acuerdo que creo que yo he votado sobre todo alguna obra en alguna prueba que me ha parecido, por ejemplo, el Beethoven de Amaranth me pareció que es de lo mejor del concurso. Es decir, creo que es la obra que se ha tocado con mayor criterio y mayor perfección. Evidentemente Emerald ha ido en ascenso, todo el concurso ha ido en ascenso y casi que en la primera prueba igual estaba indeciso si lo pasábamos o no. Creo que ha ido en ascenso, creo que la humoresca es una obra muy complicada y que la ha hecho a un gran nivel. Sin embargo, faltan cosas de sutilezas con el carácter del pianismo de él, ¿no? Pero creo que Ultramarine también es una sonata de Mozart impresionante. Es decir, Scriabin es un compositor que muy difícil de decir que algo está muy bien o al máximo. Creo que se ganó su pase ahí porque dudábamos varios jurados. Es decir, no hay que sentirse culpable porque no haya pasado. Creo que Zafir era un excelente pianista, excelente músico también, pero también tenía sus... Schubert es complicado. El tercer movimiento de Schubert no era nada musical, había muchos acentos donde no iban, habían muchos ataques, temas de fraseo. Creo que ya se ha podido incluso notar, pero excelente pianista. El estudio número 8, opus 10, con un pianismo tremendo, pero de carácter, faltaba el carácter del estudio. Creo que va muy sobrado para tocándolo. Podría haber tocado otro estudio de otras características más potentes. Cosas así, esos son criterios. Yo creo que todo el nivel, lo ha dicho las votaciones, que ha estado muy... creo que estaban entre 18 y 21 las dos votaciones de esto, ¿no? Y no sabemos qué podría haber tocado Zafir.
I will shortly translate a little bit, summarizing what Tensi just said.
I almost understand what he said.
Yes, but okay, we will have people who don't speak Spanish and speak English, so it would be nice if I make a small, just shortly, if you allow me a short translation. Yeah, we are still remembering the semi-final. It's interesting that Elena spoke about the semi-final and Tensi spoke now about the semi-final. And I think, of course, we are human beings and we are still remembering what happened in the semi-final, and somebody agrees, somebody doesn't agree, and that's why we're still talking about this. Yeah. So anyway, what Tensi suggested, what Tensi meant now is that Emerald has grown in the competition. He has started with a lot of doubts. If I remember well, he passed the last one in the first round to the second round, but he was growing in the competition, and now he's clearly in the first position. Sapphire, the fourth semi-finalist in the semi-final round, who didn't pass to the final, Tensi agreed that Schubert was not in the best conditions, and that Chopin.
Agree. He said.
Yes.
He said no agree, because I disagree that, because for me
Schubert was
very good. No agree, he said.
Yeah, okay. So Tensi disagreed with you, and that Chopin was not enough in character of Chopin, that he has a lot of power in Sapphire. Yeah, we're talking of a candidate that is not even here now, that he has a lot of power, but maybe that was not an etude for this kind of playing. And yeah, that now we can see very clearly the results here. Yeah.
What about Bartók? What about Brahms?
Me ha gustado Bartók, solo el primer movimiento también. La manera de escoger el programa también influye un poco. Me hubiera gustado la sonata completa.
Just a thing. Let's not talk about the semifinal.
Yeah, okay.
I think because that we can. Semifinal is over, so there is not anything. Okay. We should talk about candidates here.
Okay. Yeah. Because we start this conversation, that's why I'm interfering.
Yeah, we can talk later if you like.
No. all right.
Okay, good. So in my opinion is more or less the same. Everything that has been said now, I think it's pretty correct. And I think there is a lot of difference in the voting now that we see here. These 2 points and these 21 points. Yeah, there's a huge difference. We should do something that reflect this difference in the prices also. Yes, and for example, for Emerald, we see that there is almost unanimous first prize, except for juror 1 who put only a 5 here, but it's almost unanimous first prize. And the second prize goes pretty clear also. I should remind that 4 and 5, it means a second prize, and we have 3 jurors who voted Amaranth for a second prize, which obtains a total of 21 points. And then with Ultramarine, we can decide not to give a prize in this case. For example, I have some serious issues with his playing both pieces, in the ballad and in Prokofiev. For example, the ballad, I think it was all the small pieces. Yes, it was like a combination of very nice, some of them, but a combination of small pieces. Yeah, there was not a whole piece. Speaking, of course, like general, yeah, there was many details that I disliked also, yeah? And especially the Prokofiev sonata. I didn't feel that it is a piece that he can play very, very well, because there were many small mistakes that indicate that maybe this piece is really hard. Yes, and for example, all the coda of the Precipitato. There were serious technical issues in the left hand, yes, and also, for example, I will reveal also that I voted 0 here because I think that, for example, in the second movement, in the Andante Caloroso, there were also many wrong notes, many wrong chords, yes, and in an international piano competition, to present a piece like this, maybe you can lose a prize presenting a piece like this with wrong notes, with technical issues and things like this. This is my strictly opinion. Yes, nothing, not attacking the person. Yes, but just only thinking about the music. Okay, so that's why my vote was also on a 0 here. So I think this proposal of making first prize Emerald, second prize Amaranth, and finalist diploma Ultramarine, I will be fine with that.
Yes.
Yes, we agree all.
I agree.
I agree also.
Yes. I would like also here to make, as I'm talking so much about details of Ultramarine, it's the jury knows that there is also a special prize scholarship given by the Association Davidov, and this scholarship is given to one of the finalists who can attend the next year's masterclass, which will happen, we hope that will happen live in Marbella next year in 2022. And I have been talking with the association and who also listens to the recordings, and I think that the person who should win this scholarship is Ultramarine. I don't know if the jury how sees this thing. How do you? What is your opinion about it?
I prefer Amaranth because I think is a pianist with a big quality, and we can get some of his genius in playing from master classes, and he can get also a lot of things in the master class. Mm-hmm. So if you want to give a scholarship to the third one, just to give something to the third one, is a different story.
No, it was not based on the result now, because yesterday when we spoke about the scholarship with the association, we didn't know this result. So it was thought only out of pedagogical thoughts. And especially seeing these things that I spoke before about the Prokofiev, yes, these small issues that I think that he can really use a masterclass, a free masterclass, to come to Marbella, to enjoy a week in Marbella and learn, I think, a lot of participating in concerts and listening to all the fantastic professors that come every year. And I think he can really use this occasion. What do you think, Stanisław Gennadievich?
I agree with you.
Yes. Yeah, he's a good candidate, I think, for this kind of prize. Yeah.
Parece bien que si no ha ganado el tercer premio, pero que puedas trabajar y mejorar. Contigo podrás estudiar muy bien la sonata de Prokofiev.
Yeah.
Maybe you will teach him
Yes,
the sonata Prokofiev.
that's exactly what Tensi just said, Elena.
Ah, okay.
Okay, good. So
He could bring the same repertory.
bring the
Sonata,
same
ballada.
repertoire. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, I think we all reach an agreement point here. I would also like to thank very much the Town Hall of Marbella for supporting us and for being our main sponsor this year, and for giving us so many possibilities of bringing this festival further.